It is the last night on the air bed. It is now the day that the sofa bed arrives, and we'll cut back to last night when we were talking about it.
It is not technically the 19th of June yet. Oh, August. It's not technically the 19th of August yet. But I'm here on the night of the 18th of August, recording our display cabinets. Very happy with how they're looking. We have our TV cabinets looking beautiful, rearranged, looking very nice. Then we have our single bookshelf, looking very nice and organised and well lit in the night times. Our new lampshade is on. We've just been watching The Punisher on Disney Plus. And it has come to our attention, ladies and gentlemen, that it has been 76 days since we purchased this property. And obviously we've not moved in full time for those 76 days, but in that time, this living room, if you cast your videos back to a long, long time ago, this room looked very different indeed. For example, roughly where that chair is in front of me was actually a pop-up tent, which now lives in our shed. There was not much, if anything. There was nothing. There was more of an echo. When we recorded the videos, you definitely can hear the difference. In this corner, there was a tripod with a ring light on it, which was literally our only light source, because at the time, no lampshade, no nice fancy light bulbs. We just had awful, dim, weirdly sickly light. Like, it wasn't very nice. These walls were a different colour. You might not have picked them up in the video, but yes, these walls around us right now were completely different colours. So was the upstairs, downstairs, everything in between. But now, 76 days later, we have got bookshelf number 1, bookshelf number 2, TV stand, nice new TV, everything set up. We still have stuff to move around and put in homes, but it's fine. We have smashed it. We have this beautiful table, which is gorgeous. And we've done an awful lot in those 76 days, because technically, during the 76 days, we were still both working full time in a different area of the United Kingdom completely, in our old jobs. And then the summer kicked off. When was the first day of the summer holidays? What was it? July the 18th for me. So we've been doing these videos now for like over a month. It's been really crazy to see that we're on like day 34, which is nuts. But yeah, it's been wild. It's been mad. We've literally had July to get stuff done. And it's now August 19th by the time I'll have thrown you to this clip. And tonight, me and Helen were watching The Punisher. We were having our tea. And we were just talking and saying, you know what? It's actually quite weird, because it's the very last night. Helen is going to be in this sort of setup with the chair, pillow and office chair. And these camping chairs, which we had for the first few weeks, months we were here. And then now we've got the office chairs. But tomorrow night will be the first night we actually have our sofa installed. So later on in this video, you will see our sofa. And that's really cool, because we've come a long way from sleeping. Literally the first night we spent on the floor, I brought one single airbed. Helen slept on that. I slept on the ground with a lot of blankets and sleeping bags. And then a pop-up tent came in, because obviously we didn't have the mirrored windows, so we didn't have the privacy of curtains or blinds or anything. And we just basically built up from there. And then now upstairs there is a gaming desk for the office. There's a Lego room. There's a bedroom. There's a loft. There's a bathroom with a nicer, cleaner toilet, thanks to Helen's hard work. So the house is getting there slowly and steadily. We still need some stuff on the walls. The walls are still looking quite blank. I would like some personality on the walls at some point. But we'll get there. We will get there shortly and swiftly. But any advice that you can squeeze out of this series, buying a house, definitely before your 30s, is very difficult. It's very fun. It's very stressful. It's an emotional roller coaster. It's a very difficult time, but it's also a very fun time. You should document everything in your own way. We choose to do it on videos. But yeah, it's a hell of a ride, and one day you'll be living in your house full time and you'll take things for granted. So in order to try and prevent that, go back, track what you've done, see the progress you had to make to get to where you are, and appreciate it. Because we've come a long way from sleeping on the floor in a pop-up tent to having a media wall like this, to having a couch tomorrow, well, later in this video, and things like that. So yeah, it's pretty mad. Enjoy it. It's a crazy time, but enjoy it. And work hard and appreciate it, and give yourself a little pat on the back because you did it. And seeing Danny and Eve's flat the other day made me feel very special because they've worked hard to get to where they want to be, and that's the route that they wanted to go down, was finding a flat in the city of Manchester because that's where they work and that's where they live now. And it was really nice to go around and see their flat. And yeah, they've done a really nice job of it. And we hope soon we'll be able to have this house in a setup where we can actually have guests regularly. Come up and say hi and stay over maybe. Sleep on our nice new sofa bed. And yeah, we'll see you guys later in the next clip.
She's alive! She's alive! The setup was installed last night, and it looks great.
Drop the missus off at work. Even though it's the summer holidays, teachers actually do a lot more than you think. And being partnered to one proves that to me, time and time again. They do so much behind the scenes that parents need to be more appreciative of. And they need to get paid a hell of a lot more. Because the stuff that they do behind the scenes that's technically classed as unpaid work is ridiculous. It's nuts. This lady's having a hard time. The guy's doing the roadworks. Oh, but yeah, she's gone in during the holidays. That's her new school. So she went there for her interview, which she absolutely smashed, which was good. And then she also had to, I think she's been there twice. I think she went for a 2-day taster day and the interview, so she's been there 3 times. On one of the days I just walked around York City Centre, so that was pretty good. And got my hair cut, so that was cool. But we have our sofa bed arriving today. It's Dom's job to walk home and wait for the sofa. But we're not just going to wait. We're going to put the washing out on the line. We're going to start customising the last shelf of the bookcase. Things are going to be productive. And I am very excited with the progress we are making. Because everything's going swimmingly. The gaming desk is there, the office is set up. Can't wait to actually start doing work again on the computer. Been waiting to do work on the computer for so long. It's all wired up to the internet. Everything's good. Everything's groovy. We've got it all good to go. And yeah, now basically we've got to wait for the sofa bed to arrive. And the fellas are going to come in, get that installed, get it delivered. Not that way around. They're going to deliver it and then install it. And then we are going to have our very first night on the sofa bed. Look, fucking suits you, sir, in the fancy limo. But I get to go on this lovely nature walk on my way home. Your boy's going to lose a lot of pounds because walking everywhere is going to be the thing now that we live in York. We live in a city, but it doesn't look like a city because we live in the countryside part of the city. To walk into the city is back that way. We have to walk into the countryside. So I am going to be losing a lot of weight by walking. Because I get to retire the car. I have a beautiful Yaris Toyota Yennefer, as you've seen. She's a gorgeous car. But I have a thing called CPC, I think it's called. Or PCP, I don't know. So it's a funny term. But basically, I borrow my car like most of you borrow your phones. So you borrow your phones from O2 and you pay O2 a monthly fee. And that's how you get to have the usage of your phone. I borrow my car from Toyota. I pay them a monthly fee to borrow that car.
But part of our agreement, like when you do it with a phone, you might have like unlimited texts and calls, but your data, you have to stick to a certain amount of data usage per month or something like that. With my car, I have to stick to mileage. So they give me a calendar for 5 years because it's a 5-year contract. And they basically say to me that, oh my God, look at that dog in the window. And that sunflower, wow. No, they don't say look at the dog in the window or the sunflower. What they say to me, hello. What they say to me is that, Thomas, you can only do so many miles in your car per calendar year. So basically, they track my mileage. And I've come up to 50,000, not 500,000, 50,000 miles in my car, which isn't good. Well, it's not bad, but it also isn't great. I drove around a lot, and as you can expect and appreciate, driving from Rochdale to York, just look how beautiful that river is. Driving from York to Rochdale, Rochdale to York, back and forth all the time like that, isn't the best for the mileage. Or petrol. But we get, I think it's 64.5 miles per gallon we get, because it's like partially electric, which is cool. But we basically need to keep the mileage as low as possible. And when I've got a sister that lives in London, who I'll love to go and see, and my lovely nephews and brother-in-law, I can't always keep my mileage as low as it should be because I'm going on adventures. I used to go to Nottingham for work. It was crazy. I used to drive so much. So it's nice now that I'm in a city. Cars are pretty much non-existent because you don't really need them. I can get everywhere on foot. Anywhere that's like a 2-hour walk, I'd get the bus. So not only do I not pay for parking, not only do I not pay for petrol, and not only do I get relief from my mileage, I only use the car when it's absolutely necessary. Like when I was moving all my stuff, when I'm helping Helen move all of her stuff. But the backing and forth inside of stuff is gonna stop. It's gonna cut down drastically. I'm not gonna be to and from in the car as much because of the mileage. Someone wants to pay for my mileage, I'll do the driving. But the mileage is the thing that's got me scuppered for 5 years. So I've basically got to stay within my range. And the beauty of that is walking. I get to walk all the time. I get to lose a bit of extra timber. And in a year's time, you won't recognise me. Your old pal Tom, I'll be a little fitness fanatic. Because he'll walk everywhere. And that'll be really good. So yeah, I'm going to follow the river back home, because it literally leads me home. And I will see you guys in the next clip. I put the washing on the line, cleared the space for where the sofa bed's going to be installed, and set up my own little office in the corner here with me fan, me Lego, and me telly. And I'm going to work on fleshing out the Batman shelf a little bit more, so we're going to build some Batman stuff. See you in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a mass. The issue is this, ladies and gentlemen. I can't find Helen anywhere. I've searched all over the house and there's nowhere else she could be apart from in this very room. So let's go and check it and see if she's in there. Darling, are you in? Oh my God, suits you, madam. Look at that. Chilling on the sofa bed. Oh my God. Telly's all set up. Everything looks good. And oh my days, let me just pop myself. Oh, this is comfort. This is mint. This has been 76 days in the making, and now we finally have a thing to rest our weary heads on. Oh, it feels good. It feels good to have my toesies stretched. Oh, I've not lied down in this living room. Or lay down? I don't know. I've not had a lie down in this living room since we were on the floor of a pop-up tent in an, tiny little air mattress on the floor, couple of blankets, and now we're living like a king. King in the castle, king in the castle. Oh, it is good. Helen, do you think the bed is good?
Yes.
What part of the bed do you like the most? Is
I
it?
can put my feet up.
Oh, she can indeed. Look at her toesies. She's got her feet up. Oh my god. This is mega. All those evenings eating dinner on camping chairs with metal rods burning their way into our hips and thighs. And now we get to sit in supreme comfort mode. Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. I love it. Just while me and the darling were chilling under our beautiful spotlight, enjoying our lovely sofa bed, the heavens gates have decided to open, and the downpour has begun. This is the first time ever we have been here to witness a downpour like this. We usually aren't here when it's this bad. Normally, we're away when it rains. Ironically, we've been here doing garden work and stuff, and it's been quite sunny. But it is nice to see those nice, clean patio tiles being drenched in some rain, because they look bloody lovely. And then our potted plant over there, Sheila, she seems to have a lovely time outside in the rain. She's having a good old time. And we can actually stress-proof the shed to see how well the shed survives against the rain. But good thing we haven't put the washing outside. Otherwise it could have gone really bad.
So,
Do it again. We literally just heard our first piece of thunder while we're in our house for the first time. We've never had a thunderstorm. But it was like really subtle. I think it's going literally right over the top of us now. Yeah, I think we just missed it. I think it literally just went over us.